So when I sat down at my seat, I looked at my watch, so I had time, and it was 11 o'clock takeoff time, so it really didn't make anybody late. Well, we made up 10 minutes in the air. We landed 10 minutes early, so nobody could have really been mad at me after all in the plane. And I did finally, the lady came by with the drinks, and I was tempted to order Coke and water. But I thought, well, I have to pee then, so I figured I'd just order the Coke. Of course, I chose that one over water, which I should have taken the water, but
Yes.
anyway, I figured the next airport I was going to buy a bottle of water to have with me, so anyway, that was pretty uneventful, and so I switched planes in Seattle and did buy my water and some chocolate, and then I boarded the plane in Seattle, which I did get some lunch, and I thought I should have got it to go because I was in a hurry to get on the plane again. And then I flew to Anchorage, where I was really worried about getting a cart. You know, does Anchorage Airport have the little carts, because I was picking up my luggage. They weren't going to take it all the way to Kotzebue for me, which would have been nice, but I wasn't flying to Kotzebue till the next day, and so they said that they wouldn't hold it, you know, because of terrorist or whatever. They wouldn't keep it for me in overnight, so I had to pick it up and take it again with me the next morning. So I'm like, great, the people that are picking me up I thought were going to wait for me outside, so here I am going to maneuver. How am I going to maneuver my 4 bags and 150 pounds and whatever. So as I was getting off the plane heading directly to the bathroom, I saw somebody had left their cart abandoned, and so I thought, well, if it's there when I get out of the bathroom, I'm going to take that cart. And so went to the bathroom, grabbed the cart, and as I was coming around the corner, the nice people that were waiting for me were indoors with a sign that said Kathy Esway, and I just wanted to hug them because I just felt like God had sent the cart and the people inside instead of the curb, because when we got to baggage, there was a nice surprise waiting for us. And so we went to baggage, and as we approached, we noticed this guy spraying off those the metal round thing that your bags go around on, because there was white paint all over it.
Oh,
and I'm like, I don't even think I want to go over there and claim my box with the paint leaking out of it.
Oh.
And so as I start to approach it, this lady behind the Alaska airline counter goes, "Is that your box of paint that's leaking?" And I'm like, "Yes." And this guy with this really nice plaid bag,
Oh no.
roller bag about this tall, comes right over to me and he goes, "Is it water soluble?" I go, "Yes." And he goes, "Thank you." And he walks away. And I thought he was going to sue me or something, and he just wanted to know it was water soluble, and he was fine with it.
Yeah, but you got to get it off.
Well, I wasn't going to
Wet.
say that.
Yeah.
And so the guy that picked me up, who Joey had met through email, was really providential and wonderful. He works for Alaska Airlines, and he asked the guy that was spraying off the paint off the conveyor belt to get us another plastic bag that he had there, putting the garbage in, the paint covered rags. And he went and got us a bag, and we just picked up the paint covered box and put it in a big plastic bag and tied it up and put all of our other stuff on our nice little wheelie cart. And this other lady started approaching that had her black bag that had a couple spots of white paint on, and she goes, "Is that paint on my bag?" to everyone around. And he goes, "Let's get out of here." And off we went. And so we just left. And I wasn't sure how I was going to come back with my paint, if my name was going to be on some red alert list, or well, I made it to Anchorage with the paint. I don't know if I'm going to get out of Anchorage with the paint. So my heart was beating. And
Did you have those lids
Well,
sealed down? You taped them, didn't you?
yeah, well, what we discovered when we got back to their house is that they had opened up the can of paint and looked to see if it was really paint. And they put the lid back on, and they probably didn't hammer it, because they're idiots,
Oh.
and they turned it upside down.
Oh.
So all the other paint was right side up, but one can that was leaking.
They turned it upside down.
Yeah. Why would you do that? Why would anyone do that?
So the lid wouldn't pop off. I'm thinking. They're thinking.
I don't know what
Well,
they were thinking.
maybe.
I don't think they were even thinking.
They didn't think.
No. And then it said inspected all over it, with the tape. I'm like, oh man, if we could just save this tape covered with paint. So anyway, he had one of those plastic bins, store your Christmas ornaments in or whatever, those green bins you get at Kmart with lids. So we put all the paint in that. We washed it all off and pounded them all tight again. And then I had the drill for Joey. I had to put it in like, you get blankets in those zipper clear bags. Thankfully, I had put it in that because I had it taped on top of that box that leaked the drill. And so I put that in there, and then we taped all around that, and we tried to get some of that inspected tape to go on that, but I don't, they probably were going to open it anyway. So, so the next morning I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to work again, but I had my paperwork again and stuff. So he said, he works there. He was taking me back to the airport, and he said, look, if they won't take the paint, here's my cell number. You just call me, and I'll come get it, and then we'll figure out how to ship it there or whatever. Don't worry about it if they won't take it on. So anyway, there we go back with our 150 pounds of luggage or whatever it was, 2 boxes of paint in the suitcase and my roller bag and my shopping bag and my backpack. So I get back there at 4:30 because I take off at 6 and he works early, so I had to get up at 3:45, and all I did was wash my face and comb my hair and put my clothes on. I didn't really care. So I thought, well, I got enough time. I'm going to get a coffee and a Cinnabon and a water after I go through check. So I did all that, and I'm heading to my gate, which it's still far away. All my gates were never closed. So I get there, and I have my roller bag. Everything else is checked through. They took it all. Nobody said anything. They just checked it on through, and I never heard anything. So I was thankful that they took the box. And I think everybody ships stuff in the air up there in these boxes. So I don't even know if they looked. They probably looked. But anyway, no problem.
And they didn't ask you what was in your box.
They didn't ask me, and I didn't say. So they took everything, and it all weighed okay. We weighed it and stuff. So they never said anything about that. And so I still got my rolling bag. I don't know why I didn't learn. Why I didn't just check the stupid thing. But anyway, hence the problem. So I am rolling it to my gate with the coffee and the Cinnabon and all this stuff. So I get to the gate, and the lady, my plane's outside, so you have to go down the stairs, across the cement, and up the stairs, all outside, because it's a smaller plane. Each time I'm going, I'm getting a little smaller here. And so I thought I was going to have time to sit and eat my Cinnabon. Well, since everyone's going outside, they take smaller groups of people each time, that you get there. So as I'm arriving, they go, well, I think we got enough people. We'll take another load of people out there. And I'm like, all right, well. I throw the Cinnabon in my shopping bag with the poster and the lanterns, and I hike everything up on my shoulders, and I'm holding my coffee and my roller bag. I go, I can do this. So, of course, I'm going downstairs and up the stairs. So I'm pretty much carrying the roller bag, And so people are so rude. I get down the stairs, and I just want to pop up my handle. And they're all like, and go around me like, excuse
What
me.
handle?
Your roller bag has a handle, so you carry it. So you got to put the handle down and carry it. And then when you get to where you can roll it, you pretty much like to roll it and not carry it again. So I stop to pop up the handle, and they look at you like you're stopping traffic for an hour, and they just walk around you, but they give you a dirty look, right? So anyway, I roll it to the stairway, and then I put the handle down, and I carry it up this metal stairway with the coffee and why'd I get the coffee, stupid, and I should have not got anything if I'd have known I wasn't going to sit there and eat it. I thought, well, it'll be nice on the plane. So the plane's really narrow like this, and I've got rolling the bag in this little narrow aisle, and the shopping bag's like probably hitting people in the face, because it's hard to, so I'm walking like this. Shopping bag with the coffee and the roller bag in the back. I'm like, going sideways. So I look up ahead because I don't want anyone to have to wait for me. So I look ahead. I see an empty spot there and an empty spot over there. Okay, I can do this. And then I see this really nice lady up ahead with coffee. So maybe I could ask her to hold my coffee for me, and then I could get the shopping bag there, and swing over with the bag there, and get my coffee. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so I get to the lady and I said, would you hold my coffee for me while I just get my suitcase up there? Oh, sure, she's so nice and everything. So she holds my coffee, I get the shopping bag up there, and then I go to lift up the suitcase. Now, you might have to hold this up because you've got to watch this. Okay, I haven't lifted my suitcase over my head yet.
Oh no.
So, collapse the handle. I don't even know if anyone's behind me. But all around me are men. And I'm picking this thing up.
Now, what is it?
It's my rolling bag
Oh, rolling bag.
with all my stuff for 2 weeks in Alaska. I get it up over my head. It's on my head.
Oh no.
Because my arms are not strong enough to do this.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's on my head, and I'm on my tiptoes because I'm short, and it's like almost there, almost to the thing, and I'm like, oh gosh. It's almost to the rim, and I'm like trying to get it up there, and I can't quite get it onto the stupid shelf because I'm too short and I'm too weak because I'm 57 years old to push the thing up onto the shelf. So I'm trying really hard to get it up there on the shelf.
Nobody helped you?
Nobody's helping me, okay? So finally I see somebody beside me helping me. I thought it was the stewardess. I go, oh, thank you for helping me. It's the lady that was holding my coffee.
Oh no.
And she goes, I can't believe nobody's helping you. These men are jerks, you know. And so her and I would get it up there and push it in. It won't go in. Guess what's on my outside pocket?
Your cinnamon.
No. My underwear. All my underwear.
Oh.
Making my outside pocket about like this. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm not taking my underwear out. I'm not putting my bag back down again. It's already half in. And I'm not going to pull it out and have to do the head thing again anyways. And then take my underwear out and then do the head thing to get it back in again. And then the underwear just all over the floor. So I have it half shoved in, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to let the stewardess take it to baggage. I really don't care anymore. I'm over it. She looks at me like, what? That's okay. Never mind. Thank you for your help. I'm just going to go sit down. So I get my coffee, and I go up 3 or 4 rows to my row. And then I just go, and there was a guy on the end, didn't know what was going on behind us, and I asked him to move so I could sit down. I have a window seat. So I sit down, and I don't believe this. You know, I should have checked the stupid thing, and I can't believe I have my underwear in the outer pocket, and, you know, here, it's plenty small to go up there, but, you know, I stuffed the outside pockets. So nobody's coming in the plane because they haven't taken another group in. And so I'm sitting there going, okay, if I took my little neck sleepy pillow out of my backpack, I bet I could put my underwear in there.
You could put your underwear in.
It's from the pocket into my backpack. Oh, brother. I'll have to ask the guy out here to move again. Oh, just let it go. Just let him take it into baggage. No, I can save $20 and... Oh, brother. Okay, just do it. So I told the guy next to me, I said, you know, that's my bag sticking out over there, and I really need to take something out of that outside pocket so it'll go in, and maybe I should do it now while nobody's boarding the plane. Would you mind letting me out really quick? And, okay. He goes back and takes my bag down for me. And, of course, he's standing there waiting for me to get it fixed. And so I take my backpack and
panties. Pink?
they're all white.
Oh.
And so I open up my backpack, and then the guy sitting right there that didn't help me, I said, you might not want to watch this because I have to take all my underwear out of the outside pocket so it'll fit up there. I did. And I unzipped it, and I'm taking all my underwear out, and I'm just stuffing it into the backpack like this. And then I zip it back up, cinch my backpack. I look back at the girl with the coffee, and I go like that. And and so, actually, I didn't do it to her yet. So I picked up my, I didn't even look at the guy to help me. I pick up my backpack, and he comes over and takes my bag, and he just slides it right in. And I said, you're about the nicest gentleman on this entire plane. And then I looked at the girl with the coffee. And she nodded her head. And then I went and I sat down in my chair, and drank my coffee. I forgot to get my Cinnabon. It's still in the other overhead thing in the stupid, what do you call it, shopping bag. So the whole trip I'm thinking, Cinnabon. No, Cinnabon. And so we finally take off out of Anchorage. And the nice guy I was talking to, he actually that sat by me. No one sat in between us at 6 in the morning. How many people go anywhere? He built the school in Buckland.
No way.
Yeah. So he'd been to Buckland and everything. So he never mentioned my underwear. And we had a nice conversation. And he was heading to Nome. And he was an architect. So then I landed in Buckland. I landed in Kotzebue, which we can pause a second. And